A podcast called Split Decision, brought to you from the Rudolph Family Inc. studios. Bueller, Dodge, and Dennis back at it once again this week. We're back to normal. Last week was odd.
Is that still wet? Is that going to work?
Yeah, it's going to work.
Yeah. It's super wet.
I mean, I'm wet.
What happened in the studio? Why am I back in the old shitty one?
Hey, because you came home. You came home. We came home.
Like rolled it.
Yeah.
Just went back up.
No, we got a lot of complaints. We did.
It looked like a global
and we did.
domination
Yeah, we
studios.
did. We had no code. We didn't get nothing signed off. So I just put the old studio back.
Big thanks to MMA Pixels and Kelly Miguel for being on the show last week, and now it's back to your regular scheduled idiocy with the three of us. So we'll go ahead and jump.
You can't even get away.
We got
Can't even get away.
Mayweather and McGregor to go over, obviously, and Bellator to go over.
That happened?
And yeah, and some other news.
I was out of
MMA
town.
news.
What?
I was out of town. Some fight.
Oh, some funny
Some pillow hand punching thing happened. So anyway, jumping into it with Mayweather and McGregor, there's lots to go over here.
Lots of little things coming out of this situation. First of all, one of McGregor's O's did go.
One of his O's.
He has now owned one in professional boxing.
But good news is he's still undefeated in K1.
Oh, yeah. Still undefeated in K1. He's still 0-0.
And sumo.
Yeah, and he's got that thing going on with Phelps soon, I guess.
Yeah, he's gonna. Which I don't know why people are hating on Phelps for putting that up. He's like joking with everybody, and they're like, "No one paid you to see it. No one. I don't even know why you're bringing this up. It's a joke.
I want to see people jump
Relax.
on Connor and be like, Connor, smoke you in the pool. You had no chance.
You never seen nothing like Connor in the pool before. You never seen it.
You put Connor, Phelps, and a shark in the same pool, right? Because Phelps just raced a shark.
Hey, you didn't know this.
And then
when he was a young kid,
There was a
he used to
CG shark.
swim all
I was
the time.
Very disappointed.
Swim
in
with
that.
sharks.
He used to swim with sharks.
I was an amateur
That's
swimmer.
why they don't have sharks in Ireland no more.
So Mayweather and Phelps jump in the pool. Mayweather stabs Phelps. The shark eats Phelps. Mayweather wins. Done.
Are we in the ocean?
No, they're in a pool. It's a salt pool.
Salt pool.
Saltwater pool. We are fucking way off target here.
Oh, man.
Dana
It's
White
just hard to be
says
serious about this.
That the fight did 6.5 million buys.
Liar.
This would obviously grossly
Calling you a liar, by the
be
way.
way over what Manny Pacquiao and
Well, I heard
Mayweather did.
I heard
World
the streams
people.
count as buys.
No, they don't.
Okay, that's just what I heard, man.
Well, I
So
mean, you can.
Floyd
Like we said
Mayweather and
last
Manny
time, you could just
Pacquiao-
make stuff up.
Manny Pacquiao did 4.6 million. They're saying this did 6.5. However,
Touch my volume.
while they may have done that amount, that doesn't count for actual pay-per-view dollars, because like the things that I was reading are you could get this fight in England for $30.
Right.
So as compared to the $100 here in the United States,
Now, is that 30 pounds?
no, $30.
So 30 American.
Yeah.
I seen people on
you guys.
on
Wait,
Santa Cruz
you
Beach
can
getting it for no dollars.
In Ireland, you can get it for...
$35.
Is your mic on?
No, I don't need a fucking...
Yes, you do need a mic.
$35 is what they can get it for in Ireland. Yeah.
But they use pounds, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying the equivalent was
I
$30.
understand, but I mean, that's only like 15, 16 pounds, isn't it?
I don't know.
Either way, they got it. Yeah, we got. Yeah,
Because we're Americans.
They also said that there was over 7,000 illegal streams that they found or took down, and that counted for at least 100 million viewers.
Yeah.
So this isn't talking about views. They're saying Dana White is claiming 6.5 million buys. Of those 6.5 million, at least 7,000 were streaming that to other people for free.
Right.
And like again, we don't know what the actual money is coming in from the buys.
There were people at the house that I was watching it at legally. They were also watching it being streamed on their phones from Facebook. I don't even know why when they had it on in front of them. But yeah.
I saw streams getting taken down left and right. I was actually messaging a guy who was like, oh yeah, everything's going on. Like, you know, what happened was, in fact, we'll get to that right now, is that they had some issues with the streams. All of California pretty much shut down temporarily.
Right.
I was up in Oregon. Everything flickered in the sports bar I was in, and people started pounding their cups and yelling. And it happened for like 30 seconds.
Right.
Oh, dude.
People started yelling refund. People, I thought it was gonna be a riot, and then it came back on, and everyone's like, "All right," and everyone's like looking around, like, "It better not fucking happen again." And that wasn't even the main event yet.
Yeah.
People are like freaking out.
That's how fucking buildings get burned out.
the manager or the
mentality,
owner was
dude.
walking in like a suit. Like the minute he had me, like took off his suit. Like I'm not the manager of this place. I'm wearing a T-shirt now. I'm watching this with you guys. We should
What
riot.
happened? We should fucking run. He grabs his own cup.
Yeah.
Started smashing it. Yeah, and the UFC Fight Pass got locked out. It cost you $100 on Fight Pass to watch it, and it was shut down. And the customer service was saying no refunds.
No refunds, and then they also, this is a live chat that somebody had screenshot. They're saying, I'm not getting through, blah, 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 blah. In fact, one of the reps immediately said, well, I found some people are able to find it streamed live on Facebook. If you're able to try that, however, if you still can't, that may be your best bet. Thank you, and disconnected. So I told him, go watch an illegal stream because I can't fucking help you.
And all the screen caps that I've seen, too, are of the people on the help chat fucking... Fuck you, disconnecting.
Disconnecting.
Like hanging up on customers.
All of them.
So now we got a class action lawsuit going against the
There
UFC.
is a class action lawsuit. UFC has already started to issue refunds for people who bought it through Fight Pass. Again, we don't know what this is going to affect money-wise or any of that's the thing that's going to happen with that. Do we want to talk about the actual fight or still to talk about some more reactions to it?
We can still, everybody knows what you. If you
I mean,
don't know
we
what
could
happened in
just
the last
bounce.
week,
We could bounce around on it.
All right. So obviously, like I said, if you don't know what happened,
You've been fucking locked up. No, people locked up. Know what happened.
McGregor lost in the 10th round to a TKO. He was stopped by the referee. There were a few people, a lot of them being obviously heavy McGregor fans, that said the fight was stopped too early. They're
After he
upset.
didn't lift his hands for 1 minute
60
straight.
seconds.
They
straight.
didn't. Yeah, they're saying that he was
8
stopped too
punches.
early, and it wasn't fair that he wasn't put down. Even McGregor after the fight said, I'd rather you at least let me go down." And then, of course, you have Skip Clueless saying that he saw Floyd trapped in the corner against the ropes in the 9th round and was getting beat, and the referee stopped the fight, separated them to give him a breather, and that's when the tide turned for him to actually.
How does that fucking guy have a job?
I don't know how he
makes $7 million a year.
I don't know what
Fuck
fight
that
he was
shit.
watching. I
He
have
also
no
said
idea.
that McGregor was going to use a Greco-Roman wrestling stance in a
Right.
boxing match.
Right.
Fire fucking Skip.
And that Nate Diaz used
Skip's
sumo
an-
wrestling to get McGregor down in
Yes.
their fight.
Hey, dude, Skip's an analyst. Trump's the president. I don't know where we're at, dude.
He skips an anal something.
I had the thought that this fight is exactly why we have Trump.
And again, if you're watching the fight, Conor McGregor did and win 3 rounds. I mean, in my opinion. The judges, I think only one judge gave him 3 rounds. All the other judges gave him 1 round.
Did they give him 3 or they give him 4?
They gave him, all the judges gave him the first round.
round.
Of course.
One judge only gave him 3
I
rounds.
thought
The
the other
first
judge
3.
gave him 4.
No.
None of the other judges gave him any other rounds.
No, that's,
Nobody
that's,
gave him the 8th like everybody wants him to be given.
Yeah.
That's the one problem I have with this entire thing is that definitely proves that Conor never had a chance to win a decision.
It was not going to happen.
It was not, regardless of how well he did, because Floyd gave him those first 3 rounds. You can argue all you want.
Yeah, you got people that are obviously saying that he gave him those first 2 rounds, but if you've watched Floyd's fights from any time, if you've ever watched any Floyd's fights during boxing, that's pretty much
That's
what
how
he
he
does.
fights.
The
Yeah,
first
but-
3 to 4 fights, he kind of feels it out. He's very defensive. He is going to get tagged. He is going to lose a 10-9 round.
Yeah, but he would not-
downloads basically what your offense is, downloads your style, and goes, all right, this is what I need to do to
Right.
beat this guy. Here we go.
But he would
Neo
not. He would
Matrix.
not stand in front of Canelo like
No.
that. He would not stand in front of Pacquiao like
No.
that. And that's where we get this outrageous punch count land.
Yeah, he did. Conor McGregor did land 111 punches, which is more than Pacquiao. However, Conor McGregor also had a different style.
Right.
And obviously not as much power. And I mean, I will say that he did make Floyd come forward. That's why, to me, this was an entertaining fight.
Oh, it was Floyd's best fight in a long time.
Watching Floyd come... Now, it was sloppy.
Yeah, it was definitely sloppy.
And according to hardcore boxing fans, he should have stopped it sooner. They're upset that he went 10 rounds. And then, of course, you got the Conor fans
Had to
that are
take
like,
care of Vegas,
he lasted
baby.
10 rounds!
Had to take care. He took care of everybody, and it's hard for me to swallow this. That if Floyd put this plan together himself about how this all went, he satisfied everybody. He let MMA walk away feeling good about it. He left boxing feeling good about it. His wallet is really feeling good
Vegas
about
is
it.
feeling good about it.
Vegas is feeling. I mean, they satisfied so many people the way that that this whole fight was carried out.
I was listening...
He's Virgil Kent. He's
I-
Kaiser Soze.
I did listen to a podcast where someone who was backstage with him and talking to him, and they said how smart Floyd is about boxing in general as a fighter and as a businessman. Well, everyone jokes he can't read and he's dumb and all this stuff. As a businessman for boxing, he's very, very smart. When he found out that California went down and they lost all that, he's the one who made the executive decision to say, we're going to delay it 20 minutes because I need those views. Flat out.
Right.
Stopped the fight, stopped everything going on for 20 minutes until he said, oh, California's back up. We got our money. Let's go.
And I heard in that delay they were also zapping illegal streams.
They were trying,
Yeah.
really hard. Because I saw streams going up and down.
Oh, he's got a great fight IQ. He's got a great business IQ for boxing. He's like a savant when it comes to that. So
And then just the fighting style, like me and Dodge just talked about, how the uppercut, he didn't know that uppercut was coming, but when it did hit him, he like shocked it, you know,
flowed with it.
He just flowed with it. No matter what McGregor had.
He rolled with all the punches, literally rolled with punches.
And that was going to be my next point, is that if you're calling this fight a fix, speaking of the uppercut, like, you don't throw punches like that can knock your opponent out if you're fixing a fight.
Yeah, not at all.
And both of them threw connecting punches that could have been potential fight enders.
Could have been the end. Snoop Dogg was filmed. Actually, this is on his Instagram.
He was high.
No way.
He said he went through and made this big claim. There's a lot of people upset about this because they say that Snoop Dogg is now an employee of the UFC, so he shouldn't have been able to release this video of him basically saying, "Fuck Conor McGregor, he's a punk ass bitch. That's what you get. That's the motherfucking champ. That's what you get for bringing a butter knife to a gang fight." Team money. Hey Floyd, where's the party at? He's 50-0, and then he says, McGregor's a bad motherfucker. He's like, I'll give him this. He's got heart. But it was a good win tonight for the champ. Good fight, McGregor. Great fucking fight. Let's celebrate.
Shut him down. It's hate speak.
It's
hate speak. And it's wrong think. Wrong think. Hate speak.
Everybody was upset.
Wrong think. That's a new
that Snoop Dogg was talking shit, but I really don't think he was talking that much shit. I mean, he did say he's a punk ass bitch, but he just lost a fight, number one. Number two, I don't know if anybody realizes when Snoop Dogg got the job as a commentator, it was because he was talking shit about DC. We all watched that video. Staying stupid shit.
Are you telling me he got the job because he's Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
Right. He talks like Snoop Dogg?
He shouldn't be allowed to. You can't tell Snoop what he can and can't say.
And not only that, but this wasn't a commentary for this fight. This was his personal Instagram where he was talking shit and then talking about let's go and party.
We've already seen people get held accountable for their personal Instagram all the time when it comes to work. It's just,
didn't he have like previous jobs of doing tutorial for animals fights and stuff, right?
I don't know. I just say good fucking
Damn, look
luck
at this
trying
squirrel.
to tell him
That's a
not
crazy
to say
squirrel.
something.
Yeah.
Like, what is he gonna? Oh no, you don't want me commentating on your shit? Okay.
Cool.
Yep. All right.
Whatever.
I'm gonna go back to doing ghost scenes with fucking what's her name?
Yeah.
I can't remember her fucking name now. Martha Stewart.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too, is it's like, even if the UFC drops his stream from Fight Pass, Snoop Dogg could create his own while watching it and people would still fucking listen to it.
Oh yeah. More people would, because it doesn't have nothing to do with UFC.
Yeah. Like it's just like
They'll sanction him. Sanction me, motherfucker.
Overall, were you entertained by the fight?
Any use or rebroadcast
Yeah, sure.
of this?
I mean, was it everything
would
you'd
be
hoped
illegal.
it was going to be?
It was exactly kind of what we thought it was going to
All
be. People were asking if I was impressed with McGregor by round 3 or 4, and I was like, well, I mean,
Told you, Ronda. Shouldn't have made the bet.
Did exactly what we thought he was going to do. And granted, I was in a house of like nothing but McGregor fans, so I might have bought into the hype just a little bit, just because I was surrounded by people that were really cheering for McGregor.
Because you didn't want to get beat up by Antifa.
Yeah. So like round
Matt's
8,
a big dude.
yeah, right. You fucking body slam. So round 8, I was like, fuck, it's round 8. Like he's
good for him.
He's still alive. Good for him. So yeah, I mean, I kind of bought into it a little bit. Hindsight, though, I'm kind of with like a lot of the people who are coming out now talking about the fight, saying you can't brag about rounds that your opponent gave to you. Yes, he won the fight. I mean, he won those rounds.
He won the rounds,
but they were given to him to win. You know, it's like when you see the videos on high school sports when they let somebody who's Rudy, like Rudy's been sitting on the fucking bench the entire time, and they go ahead and put him in to let him score.
Let him run a touchdown.
Yeah.
We're already up 48-0. Might as well let him run a touchdown.
and that's what it was. He's up 49-0. Might as well let fucking Rudy win a couple of rounds for the fans, right?
Another big event happened this same day. Dana White was invited to go to this event. He had to turn it down. Ronda Rousey got married during the McGregor and Floyd fight.
During the fight?
That same day in
that's
Hawaii.
awesome. Oh, that's fantastic.
She's married to now Travis Brown, so she's going to be Ronda Brown.
And the annulment was filed the next day when she saw Derek Lewis rescuing people in his lifted truck after the hurricane. was like out driving around Houston, just picking everybody up in his big ass truck, and he's like, "Where's Ronda at?" Ronda's looking at Travis like, "Motherfucker, you were in Hawaii, right? You aren't doing anything to help them. I'm going to Houston right now, and I'm going to help Derek Lewis." That's how it all went down. I guarantee it.
I don't know what is happening.
You're buying a love seat apparently from Big Lots.
Let's turn that off.
By the way, that commentary is on my blog if you ever want to read it. It's up there. And I also
About buying a couch?
No, yes. Yeah. And I also put the video up from the Fast and the Furious because apparently the meme has disappeared because Paul Walker died.
What?
Yeah, the meme's gone. But you never
it's
had
be out there.
You never had your car. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. That's how that fight went. Conor never had it. He never had his car.
Further big news. This happened today. Jon Jones, his UFC 214 test that was shown after the fight has come back as negative. They said his July 6th, 7th, 29th fight are all negative. However, that 28th test was positive for Turnbull, so they're saying that his other tests are coming back negative. We'll see. We still got to figure out what's going to happen, and that is going to be the B sample from that fight night.
So he's got a pretty solid case for an appeal then at this point. If you got 4 clean samples and 1 bad sample,
but unless the B sample comes back positive from that same night.
Okay.
Yeah, why is that sample taking so long?
From what I've heard, I don't know about the sample itself, but from what I've heard,
doing a taste test.
I've been doing a lot of reading and listening to a lot of guys that are talking about this kind of stuff, and they're saying the drug that he's using is not well detected. Allegedly not well detected at all, and that it has a very short shelf life. So if he uses it for that night, it's pretty much good for that night, and it would help him have a little bit more energy and a little bit more strength, less fatigue, and that also that it doesn't show up on tests. That USADA had just created a new test to find this thing and used it on all the fighters that night, and that's why they were able to find it.
I wonder if they were tipped off.
It's possible.
But he passed one of the tests.
Shale.
No. They still haven't. They don't have the B test from that night. They have all of his tests prior.
But that was after 214. This article isn't this post 214.
This is they're saying he passed the July 6th, the July 7th, and the July 29th. But the July 28th is the one that's positive.
Who cries better, Jones or Cormier?
Who's prettier, or
who cries better?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Without a doubt. Well, Chael Sonnen came out on a podcast recently and said
yes, so they're saying that the post-fight test, the 29th, is the one that is clean. You are correct. The one after the fight, the one of the day of the fight, is the one that's dirty. And so again, that's what has to go with the information that I was hearing. That
makes sense.
The drug that they are using is a newer style drug that is literally has a 1 night to 1 day shelf life, and he would be dirty that day, but not any other times.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense then.
So what were you hearing from Chael Sonnen?
Chael Sonnen said that when he fought Jon Jones, his commentary was great. He said that he had a higher juice rate than Tropicana, and Jon Jones was still able to push him around like a Mack truck versus a Volvo. So Chael allegedly that Jones has pretty much been juiced his entire career.
A lot of people are starting to say that. Again, allegedly, like I said, allegedly, a lot of people are saying that again has to do with this drug. This drug actually was being used back in the day for Olympic trials, and that's with how they were able to figure out this drug was able to be passed. Drug tests is that no one was figuring it out until way later.
Gotcha.
So, again, we don't know all the exact details. The B sample comes out. If it comes out negative, you got to give the guy his due, and he's going to be fine. But if it comes back positive, I mean, where does Jon Jones go from here?
4-year suspension,
and then done with the sport.
Then done with the sport.
Bellator.
Well, if UFC releases him,
over to
he
Ryzen?
goes and fights. And
He's not getting.
One.
He is not going to get released. He will not get released. They're going to hold however many fights he has on his contract. They're going to hold it as long as they can until he meets whatever the Muhammad Ali clause is, where they can't hold him anymore. Because you can't let the best fighter in the world go to another organization. You just can't.
The best cheater in the world?
Well,
Because in my opinion, Demetrius Johnson is the best fighter in the world, and he still fights for them.
okay, I understand what you're saying, but he doesn't get the credit that he deserves.
True.
If you let Jon Jones go, just cut his contract up, he's going to Ryzen and he's fighting Brock Lesnar, and they're doing a steroid buffet.
I
the day
love
before.
the meme that I've seen recently where it's like the Jon Jones and Brock Lesnar holding like this, and it's like keep good friends or something like that, or friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Surround yourself with good people. That's
friends,
what
of,
it is.
friends of a syringe flock together.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. If they go and they fight in Ryzen, they're going to sit at a table to do the pre-fight press conference with just steroids in front of them, and they'll just be fucking eating like candy beforehand. Because it's allowed.
It's allowed. Big fight got announced. We're going to have Joe Lauzon going up against Clay Guida. This will be going down November 11th. This is fight of the night. Pretty much written all over it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it has to be, right?
Two of the most tenacious fighters in the game going against each other, for sure.
Who you got in that fight?
Joe Lauzon.
Yeah?
I don't know. What about that scorpion kick? What about the scorpion kick?
I don't think the Carpenter can pull it off against Lauzon.
All right.
Famous carpenters have pulled off big things in life, Joey.
They really have.
UFC signed a sponsorship agreement with 7-Eleven. They're going to have a peel to win big gulp sweepstakes. You can get those UFC fight cups now. In fact, they're actually doing UFC coffee cruiser cups. I've seen already on eBay today.
They need a Cormier chicken cup.
That would be fucking awesome.
That'd be pretty amazing.
I haven't been inside a 7-Eleven in probably 25 years. I would go back for one of those.
What is that second picture with the big ring around it?
Which one?
This one?
Oh, she's got a dick.
Is a dick.
Again, we are getting all of our news from MyMMANews. You can also check out
That girl's got a dick.
Misha does.
Keep scrolling down.
That's a dick.
She does not have a dick. I don't
That's a
think.
dick right
That is
there.
a dick. There's a lot of dicks on your site, man. That girl down at the bottom was getting a dick.
What?
Misha Tate has started a new management company called A08?
A08.
A08?
Misha, they say 808 in the songs. That sounds great, like an 808.
A08.
Starting her own fight management company.
All right.
So no website, no other details as to come yet. However, we do know that she has signed a few fighters. They have Gina Masny, Cindy Danduez, Gustavo Lopez, and amateur Cheyenne Vaslamas.
Sweet. I just became a fighter. I'm going to sign with Misha. Need a meeting, Misha.
Need a meeting. I'm a fighter. Apparently,
Want to know, baby. Let's go.
this was spotted in Las Vegas. They now have a UFC slot machine.
Got a better boxing record than Conor McGregor.
This is very true. I feel pretty fucking good now.
That's why you need to turn your mic on.
You just made my weekend.
UFC slot machine.
There's an inappropriate comment there, and I'm leaving it alone.
Yeah. He said slot, right?
Yeah, well, it's called the Ariel. What is? What's her name? No, I can't remember her name.
Ariel Horny?
Yeah.
Ariel.
No, oh God. No.
Ariane Celeste.
Ariane Celeste.
Yeah.
That's just mean. That's just mean to say. It's a poor taste joke, which is what I do. You're a slot machine.
Not poor taste. PFL, this little upstart organization that's happening right now with their words on hats and shirts, are going to be having a charity fight November 2nd in Washington, D.C.
Very good for them.
Yeah, so they're going to be doing a Fight for the Children nonprofit-based organization. They're going to be holding... I don't know if this counts as one of their...
Oh, I thought it was a fight thrown for the
No,
fighters.
nothing counts until... This is to raise money for the fighters.
For the fighters, no, for the children.
Yes, they're children. The children are fighting to raise money for the fighters.
I'm just wondering, does this count as one of their numbered events,
No.
or is this just a side event?
No.
Stop.
No, man, I'm seriously asking.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
So is
This is a
like,
charity event.
Again, this is just like the
That's
UFC Fight
raised
for the
close to
Troops.
$60 million for children.
I'm saying this is just like the UFC Fight for the Troops, so it's going to be a non-numbered event. So when they do like their fight nights, it's separate from their
Yeah.
pay-per-views.
Yeah.
So they could start their... Like, that's what I'm asking. It's a serious question.
If you do a charity event and nobody watches, does it count? I'm just curious.
Where is the fight going to be broadcast? Does anybody know?
On closed circuit TV.
Oh, streamed. It's streamed. Okay. So that's going to be streamed on ProfessionalFightersLeague.com.
All right.
Check that out November 2nd.
No, that's cool. It's cool of them to do. We talk shit, but that's very cool of them to do.
Yeah. And then we have Tecia Torres calling out Michelle, the karate hottie Waterson, tweeting out a tweet. Michelle, what's up? Let's fight and put on a good show. Waiting for you. Neither of these girls have fights that are on the books, so I guess she's just trying to
Just trying to stir something
stir
up.
something up, get it going.
business.
Yeah.
Would you? Who would you take in that fight? Tecia Torres and Michelle Waterson?
Oh, Tecia Torres.
I love Tecia.
I got Waterson.
Of course you got Waterson. You love Waterson. That's
Yeah.
fine.
I don't know.
I think they're both very talented. I just think Tisha's more of a brawler.
Okay.
And I
But
think-
but karate's coming off a loss, so she might be like pissed.
She might be upset.
Yeah, trained twice
I'm
as
sure,
hard.
and she's super talented. She's great at her craft. I just think that she doesn't match up well with Tisha's style.
All right. Fair enough.
Namajunas beat Torres, right?
Yep. She beat them both.
Okay.
She beat Namajunas beat Tecia Torres and Michelle Waterson.
All right.
So, and then the last little bit of news we have before we jump into some recaps and some previews is our good friend Eric at MyMMANews is going to have his own radio show, MyMMANews Radio. This is going to starting September 18th, 9 p.m. Mondays on Genesis Radio. This is in Pennsylvania.
Nice.
I don't know what dial that is, but apparently he's going to have his own radio show talking about MMA. And
Is it like satellite radio or is it streaming radio? Or what kind
I
of
believe it's
just
just
seen the
terrestrial radio.
picture. Blow that picture up. Oh
That
yeah.
is definitely a face for radio.
Oh, that's BJ Penn.
Did you just kiss him?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
So congratulations, Eric. I hope to listen to your show. I'm wondering if I'm hoping we can get a stream for this or on satellite or something like that. If it's not just going to be on terrestrial radio. So.
Hey, Eric, why don't you podcast it?
Yeah, I'm going to throw my stream on it.
Yeah, record it and then upload it somewhere. Also, The Ultimate Fighter premiered this week.
Yeah.
Nobody knew that.
I was wondering. I was like, did they cover that? I didn't listen to the whole show, so I didn't.
No. Ariel Hawani was saying, isn't it kind of weird that The Ultimate Fighter premiered this week and nobody covered it? Kind of flew under the radar, and I was like, fuck, it did? Looking at my TV schedule, yeah, I guess we have.
Did you go back and DVR it?
No.
Roxanne Modafferi, man,
Is that Tough 26?
one
Yes.
TKO. Elbowed
good
the
for her.
shit out of that girl.
Good for her.
We do have our two teams. Obviously, you have Team Alvarez and you have Team Gaethje.
I'm surprised because it seems like they just announced the coaches like a couple of weeks ago, and then boom,
It wasn't too long ago,
we
yeah.
have this.
This is going to be for the first ever, 125-pound women's weight class, right? Yeah,
Right.
120. And this will crown a champion.
But didn't we just recently say that Beck and who is it? It's going to fight each other for the
JoJo?
125. JoJo.
Yeah, they're fighting at 125, but they're not fighting for a title. The winner of this show will have the title.
And then whoever wins at a Beck and JoJo will probably fight the winner.
Most likely, I would assume.
If I
And
guess.
it seems like there's a lot of fighters that are having fights now at 125 that have been announced.
Yeah.
It's like they're just kind of getting put in. They'll get put in the rankings after the show.
Yeah, we got to fix that too. We had said that Beck had moved down. Beck is actually moving up.
moving up from 115.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Apparently, you get free shit if you correct Dennis.
Roxanne
That'd be your
Modafferi.
dodge, though.
Yeah, there's way too many things to correct.
I didn't say nothing nobody corrected. That guy actually corrected you guys like a month and a half ago. And we just now got him some stuff.
I would just appreciate you listening.
Yeah.
Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series happened this past Tuesday. Our girl Kelly.
Hey, she went all three. She went all three,
She did
man.
go all three, and lost a UD to Lauren Mueller,
who
Interesting-
ended up getting the contract
Really?
along with Alan Crowder and Matt Frevola.
See, and Mueller was at the Tough 26 tryout. So
Yeah.
Mueller was already on the radar. You know?
Interesting that Kelly's the only one you can click on in Wikipedia, though.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know.
Matt Frevola over Jose Flores, Bevan Lewis over Elias Urbina, Adam Antolin over Casey Kenny, obviously Lauren Miller over Kelly McGill, and Alan Crowder over Dontail Males.
Still put up a hell of a fight. Good job, Kelly.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Great fight. And then we had Invicta. What is this? Invicta 25. Invicta 25 happened
This is what
yesterday.
Kelly was originally training for this.
Yes, this is what she was. This whole card got screwed by a lot of things.
Right.
Originally, the co-main event was going to be Leva Souza facing Jody Escobar for the vacant strawweight title. However, Escobar had to pull out. She was replaced by Janissa Muradin, and then it became a non-title bout. You had Amberlyn Orr was going to face, obviously, Kelly McGill, Velasco now, and that got pulled because Kelly had to go fight for the Contender Series, so she fought Sarah Klečka.
Klečka.
And then Yanni Rincon was also going to fight... Yaya? Rincon? Yaya Rincon was going to face Stephanie Egger, and Egger had to withdraw, and now she fought Courtney King. So this whole card was just like all over the place. We did have a championship, right?
No, we got.
No, I thought still
No,
the main event was for the vacant bantamweight champion.
Yana, she got her
Kunta
belt,
Sakaya, right?
bantamweight.
Kunta Sakaya, won against Raquel
Louis.
Paluhi.
Yeah, it's the only one up there that was 5 rounds, so
Yeah,
that
there
has
you
to
go.
be the only championship.
Fair enough.
So
Hey, good eyes there, Dennis.
Yeah.
pretty good card.
Yeah, I'm looking over here.
Well, you know, when Uncle Dana calls, you fucking go running, so.
And then we also had the Bellator 182 happen. Mm-hmm. This happened the day before Conor McGregor and Mayweather had their little
Happy
exhibition
Friday
bout.
night.
Before their exhibition bout. Yeah, so
We can just do the main card. AJ McKee gets a win over Blair Tugman. Bruna Ellen gets a win over Veta Ortega, and Fernando Gonzalez gets a submission win over Brendan Ward, and Andriy
Korshkov.
gets a win over Chidi Nkwani.
Yeah.
With a TKO in the very first round. I can't remember. Were there some names that we know on the undercard? I can't remember now.
No, but there were a lot of finishes.
A lot of finishes on the
Lot of
undercard,
finishes.
yeah.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah, look at all the ones.
big-ass
Isn't that
motherfucking
beautiful?
card.
You see all those ones? First round, first round, first round, first round, first round.
It's a quick night.
Nice.
And then coming up tomorrow.
A lot of people are calling this UFC. Why? Why is it happening?
because they need to go to Rotterdam.
Yeah,
I know.
That's
They haven't been in the
why.
Netherlands. This is going to be going down on Fight Pass. You can check this out tomorrow.
I thought I just read that Stefan Struve was fighting fucking
I move this lower. It looks like Joey's about to get pit roasted.
Oh no, I can't even remember. Not Gus. Fuck, I just thought I read he was fighting somebody else, not Volkov, but whatever. All right, so yeah, jumping on to Fight Pass, you got Thibault Guti taking on Andrew Holbrook, then you got Bojack Horseman taking on Abdul Karim Adilov. Mike Santiago goes up against
And we roll the
Magomedov.
That's not going to make it
Doesn't
better.
it? You fucking read Zabit's last fucking
Yeah.
name.
Fucking Zabit, Mega Man?
Magomeda Sharipov.
It's Sharapov's brother.
Magomeda Sharipov.
And Francisco Barroso.
Not gonna work here anymore. At least it's not Michael fucking Bolton.
Eric Sandar Rakic. And then Rustam Kabilov takes on Desmond Green.
Yeah.
Michael Prazeres takes on Mads Burnell. Marbik Tasimov. Fuck you, Eric. Takes on Felipe Silva. Darren Till going up against Bojan Velkovic. Jumping onto your main card here. This is on UFC Fight Pass as well. Leon Edwards takes on Brian Barberina. Marion Renault takes on Talita Bernardo. Sila Bahazadura takes on Rob Wilkinson. And Alexander Volkov in your main event up against Stefan Struve. All those names that I could not pronounce are why they are where they're at. Because all those people needed to fight.
In Europe?
No, what fucking country are they in again? The Netherlands?
They're in the Netherlands.
Yeah,
yes.
that's why. Because the UFC didn't want to fly all those people over here.
You're not gonna pick anybody in that whole card?
I will pick...
I got Sahir. And I'll take Struve.
I'll take Struve.
Renault.
I'll take Bahadazura.
Yep.
Bahadazura, whatever.
Yeah, Sahir.
And then Talita Bernardo.
Not gonna take Renault?
I'm not going to take it this time. I'm taking somebody you can't even click on for the first time.
Ooh.
And taking Brian Barberina as
All right.
well. Those are my picks.
Those are the picks.
And that's what's happening tomorrow night on Fight Pass.
On Fight Pass.
So if you get a chance, then make sure you check that out if you got Fight Pass. If you don't got Fight Pass, order the trial. Check it out. See if you like it. If you like it, keep it.
Hopefully it works for you.
Yeah. I'm sure it's back up and their servers are upgraded by now, hopefully.
We got Ismatic.
Yeah, we got Ismatic happening September 9th down at the... It's at the Norfolk Reservation or maybe the Merced Fairgrounds.
Local fights.
It's local fights. And next Friday, we'll have the whole breakdown of all the fighters that are fighting in it. They're still right now trying to work out a couple fights as we always
Fill in the card.
Yeah, as we always are. We
the
got
lineup
people.
going.
Yeah, last week people fall out, people fall in. But yeah,
So if
September
you're in the Valley,
9th.
check it out.
Yeah,
Ismatic is spelled
IZMATIK.
ATSHMATIC, right? Asthmatic?
Ismatic.
Ismatic. IZMA.
Big thanks to you
TIK.
guys for listening. We appreciate it. Glad the crew's back together this week. Tune in next week because we'll be back once again to give you all the news that we can. Check out MyMMANews.com for breaking stories. They do this 24/7. We do it once a week. And, of course, our other sponsors.
We could be in another studio.
We could be. Well, one of these days.
Another futuristic studio?
Another futuristic studio.
No, an actual another studio.
I wanted to see something from like Space Jam in the background next time. That'd be awesome.
I was thinking like a cave.
That'd be perfect. Perfect.
Can you get an animated background?
I can, but it takes up a lot of CPU.
Yeah, that would take up so much memory. And of course, dependable solutions, innovate your business.
Like
Dependable
maybe a Star Wars
solutions.
cantina scene behind us, you know?
Yeah.
Just
I want to be at the
just
Citadel
walking
of
by
Ricks.
stuff.
I mean, I'm sure. There we go.
Oh,
I was
God.
thinking Lego. Okay, Star Wars Legos.
That works too.
Okay.
We got our Bear vs. Pterodactyl shirts in, by the way.
Yeah.
We're going to be sending those out soon. If you want to order one, you can always hit us up.
Oh, we should have one out of the box for show everybody.
We should, but we don't.
No, we don't.
Radio, reach over there.
Can you get in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box? One of these things
What's
right
in the
here.
box?
Because we always ask people, who's going to win in a fight?
A bear with machine guns for hands and feet.
Or a pterodactyl who shits chainsaws?
So we got that.
So if you've heard any of our interviews, then you know that's our standard question for all the fighters. Ready? And so we got these in finally.
Oh, shit.
We got size small through
That is awesome.
through XXX. So if you want to order one, they're only going to run you $175 because they're on the Yeezy catalog.
Oh, we got to tear them up? We got to tear them up and acid wash them?
That's exactly what we're going to do. I don't know how much they cost. Just email us. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, big thanks for listening.
See what you do. You give the whole box to a bunch of hobos, then you collect them in a week.
Yeah.
That's fucking smart.
Yeah.
That's what he does.
then you gotta
I don't
find
want a
the hobos.
yeast infection.
It's a rash.
A rash.
It's a rash.
You never know what you're gonna
You gonna
get.
fucking put tracking devices on them so you can find the hobos
Little
later?
tag.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a van.
You know what the best part about dating a homeless chick is, right?
No.
Drop her off
Drop
anywhere.
her off anywhere.
Oh.
Dennis fucked up our soundboard.
Most likely she has a dick.
Wow. What kind of homeless women are you dating? This is going way off the fucking rails.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
Kevin Walkie. Happy birthday, Kevin Walkie.
Come out to Komodo
Walkie
tonight.
Craft.
Check out
Rhonda. Rhonda, we want our video.
You want our video? That
Oh, yeah,
sounds
we
really
need to send you a
creepy.
shirt. We need to get her a shirt.
Oh, I think I know what shirt I'm going to get her.
All right. Can you get her one of
Anyway,
those? Oh, that's a good logo.
Split Decision MMA Podcast on Facebook, SD_MMA on Twitter and Instagram, and of course our website, splitdecisionmma.com. Until next time from the Rule Out Family Inc. Studios, Bueller, Dodge, and Dennis saying have a good night. We'll see you at the fights.
Innovate your business with
I already
dependable
said that, man,
solutions.
but you guys
Oh,
are
did you?
talking over me.
Video.
Okay.